All right, here we go. Terrance Gangsta Williams, welcome back to Vlad TV.
Thank you for having me back. I'm in the building. Wah!
You know, you started off on Vlad TV, only right? Then we keep having you back.
I appreciate
your first
that.
interview.
Yes.
You know, fresh out.
Yes.
That was an important interview, I feel.
It was. I was just showing somebody the numbers the other day at 2.8 million.
2.8 million, yeah. I haven't checked recently, but that's what's up.
Yeah, I be checking all that because, and I be explaining to people like, this is where I started at. You know, you gave me that shot, and I took off and ran with it. So, you know, you got the haters that be trying to keep their foot down, but I be like, nah, get up off here. Get up, I'm too far gone now.
Well, a lot's going on, but I think some of the biggest news right now in hip-hop is Donald Trump has pardoned NBA YoungBoy.
Oh, that's not just NBA YoungBoy. What about Larry Hoover?
And Larry Hoover as well.
Yes.
Larry Hoover as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm happy you bring that up because a lot of people, once they saw that, they was excited and like, what about C Murder?
Oh.
So I did a video and
that's a state case though, isn't it?
Right, correct.
So president can't do anything.
Right.
Only the governor.
Right. And I did a video on it and my Wi-Fi wasn't acting right. So that was a good thing that he pardoned NBA YoungBoy and Larry Hoover. But I'm happy you brought that up because I want to let C Murder fans know, like, that don't have nothing to do with him. He can't, Donald Trump can't pardon him. Yeah. The governor does. However, now if somebody cool could get to Donald Trump to speak to the governor, because the governor is a Republican, then maybe that can help him.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
Now, the thing about Larry Hoover's situation is that he has a federal case, but he also has 200 years with the state.
Right.
So he's in a supermax right now in the feds. So he'll be taken out of that supermax and put in the state. But then he still has that 200 years in the state. The governor would have to pardon him for that. Now, maybe they could work together. I mean, I don't know.
The man served 52 years.
I say let him out.
Yeah, because like at this point, and then, you know, he didn't change his life. So I've seen...
Yeah, he denounced the gangster disciples.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So like, in the 52 years, man, I was like, what the world? When I said, man, I got locked up before I was born, you know? And I was just like, okay, he done enough, and he's not coming. He would do more good in the community now versus bad because it's a lot of people look up to him, and he have done so much time so where he can show these youngsters, man, they took my whole life away from me. You know?
What do you think about YoungBoy though?
YoungBoy need a hug. He young, rich, with too much money, and it's like, honestly, with Trump pardoned him, but he still had that state, because I knew it was state and Fed was running together with him too.
Mm-hmm.
But that's small, but at the end of the day, it's just that he need to surround himself with better people.
Yeah, I mean, YoungBoy actually responded. YoungBoy said, I want to thank President Trump for granting me a pardon and giving me the opportunity to keep building as a man, as a father, and as an artist.
I like that. I like that.
Very generic, very standard.
Yeah, whoever wrote it for him, I like it.
Yeah, whoever wrote it for him said, this is all we're going to put out.
Right, just stay like that. Chill out.
Go keep it moving.
Now, and like I was saying, he need to have people around him that's not yes man, that's going to be somebody going to let him know, man, you wrong, man, you down bad. You know, that way he'll get himself together because that little youngster got too much money, too much power in the hip hop. And I can't name one NBA YoungBoy hit song. I don't know
his songs just kind of is funny, right? Like, me and Academics were talking about this in our last interview. He calls the NBA YoungBoy fans the PS4 crowd.
Why?
Because they don't got the PS5. They got the PS4.
Uh-huh.
Right? They're on YouTube because it's free. As long as they got Wi-Fi, they can watch YouTube with the ads. His Spotify numbers are always really low because the YoungBoy fans can't afford that Spotify premium. He's the king of YouTube like every year. They're all on YouTube because they don't really have the money for the premium stuff, but they will follow his stuff.
So he got some loyal hood fans, y'all.
Loyal hood fans. There you go. You know?
Yeah. Because I was looking at it, I was like, man, when he drops stuff, they go crazy for him. You know?
Right. But mostly on YouTube.
Yeah.
You don't really see him on the Spotify charts. Honestly. Like, you don't really see. He had a few songs that got here and there, but overall, he got a bunch of platinum plaques. But it's mostly from YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, okay, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to YoungBoy. I'm happy to see, somebody from my state cutting up. But you know, I root for BG though.
Right.
I root for BG.